All right, everyone come have a seat. And let's start centering ourselves. Sit up very tall, roll your shoulders down your back. Oh yeah. Take your arms out and back. And then take your hands to your lap, sitting up tall. Draw the tip of your chin back and the back of your head up. And just close your eyes. This is one of the yoga elements. It is so important. And if this is all you do every day, it's enough. So expand the rib cage, take a big full breath. And then as you exhale, you slowly exhale through your nose, all the way down to your pelvic floor, deep within you. And then inhale. Slowly, slowly exhale. Sitting up tall, take a few more big full breaths as you set your intention for the day. And keeping that little mantra that you just created in your unconscious. Slowly, slowly open your eyes. And then circle your arms up and start to reach. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lengthening, you can feel that length. You can feel it in your clothes, lengthening and lengthening and lengthening and lengthening. Good. So we concentrate a lot on our upper body on weight stays. So really want to get our shoulders nice and connected. So you're going to take your hands, interlace your fingers, and reach your palms up with your elbows bent. And I want you to reach your right elbow towards the right, towards the earth. And then all the way up, keep your palms up, and then reach your left elbow towards the left. Good. And then inhale to center, and exhale to the right. And inhale to center, and exhale to the left. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Good, and exhale. Just take a few more, just like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And come all the way back up and release. All right. And then notice how your shoulders feel. Now you're going to take your fingertips together behind your head. Take your elbows back and scoop your heart forward like you want to reach your heart up toward the sky, elbows back, and then round your back and take your elbows toward each other. And then inhale and open it up. And exhale. Inhale, open it up. Oh, yeah. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more time, just like that. Open it up, elbows back, and then take your elbows toward each other. And back to center. And release. Good. Now you're going to take your arms to cactus. And you're going to take your right forearm back as you roll your left forearm down. Good. And then opposite way. Left forearm back, right forearm down. And just continue just like that. Exhale till you find that stop. But you don't want to find it with your elbows, more with your palm of your hand. Exhale. Find that little stop. Exhale. Right into your shoulders. Exhale. Good. Exhale. Exhale. More times, just like that. I want our shoulders nice and warm. Start getting into it. Good. Exhale. Exhale. A few more times, maybe a little bit more fluid. All right, all the way up and release and roll your shoulders down your back. Good. Now take your left hand in front of your right shoulder, and you're going to take your right arm out to the right and feel your whole arm bone roll forward. Your palm is going to come up, and then you're going to roll your palm down. But you're going to reach your right shoulder towards the left a little bit, and then open it up. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. Oh, so good. And exhale. And inhale. Open it. And close. And open. And close. Good. And release. Let's change sides, taking your right hand to the front of your left shoulder, right in the front. And then you're going to roll your palm back and up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll it up. Get that full rotation. Yeah, you want to get all that. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. A couple more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, yeah. And back to center. Good. Now come to lying on your back. Good. Just want to draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. And just roll your ankles one way. And then the other. Yeah. And I just want to get into our core a bit. So you can take your hands under your hips. You can lift your shins, or you can keep your knees more at a lower angle, right? And you're going to tap your heels and lift, and tap your heel and lift. So your ankle's going to stay flexed, right? Now you can keep your hands under your hips, but if your top of your pelvis stays back, you can extend your arms up to the sky. And usually we tap with our toes. We're going to tap with our heels. Good. Good. Now, if you want, you can extend one arm over your head and up. As you do this, exhale. Exhale. Until you feel it in your core. I just want you to start warming up your belly here. Good. Looks kind of funny, I know, but it's really good for your belly. You feel it in your core about now, right? Make sure you're breathing. 8 and 7 and 6. Good. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Kind of weird. I know. I love weird. All right. Draw your knees to your chest and just kind of make some knee circles here. Releasing your low back, but still keeping that fire in your belly. Right? Yeah. All right. Take your arms to T. And you're simply going to keep your thigh bones together as you drop your knees towards the right and gaze to the left. Try not to land. Inhale back to center and over to the left and look to the right. And inhale to center and exhale to the right. Look to the left. Good. Get a nice deep twist here. This is for your thoracic spine. And if you can keep your thigh bones glued together, you'll get a little bit deeper in that twist. Exhale. Inhale together. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale together. Yeah, you might even hear things happening back there. Exhale. Good. And exhale. Yeah, our thoracic spine wants to freeze up as we get a little bit older, and we're just gonna do our best to avoid that. Exhale. All right, one more time, right and left. Exhale. And exhale to the left. Good. Now, drop your knees to the left. Take your right arm all the way over and make your way right into table pose, hands and knees. Kind of sneaky, right? Just gonna turn around. Okay. Now, soften your heart, lift your belly, and make your way into cat and cow. Exhale and inhale. Good. And exhale and inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. And then circle your hips back, taking lots of hip circles here. Big and deep. Really reach your hips back. Yeah. And then circle your hips the other way. Big circles. All right. And all the way back to center. Take your right foot out to the right. Spin your right toes out to the right. And let's just get all set up here. And just into your right hip. Right waist forward, right thigh bone back. And now you're going to grab your light weights. Okay. You're going to take your palms forward. You're going to come into a bicep curl. Then you're going to open up your elbows and take your palms, your weights up with your palms forward. And imagine you're pulling down a bar. This is for your lats. And then you're going to take your elbows together, open and close and reach up. Let's just get this part. Okay, elbows open. All right, now just to add a little bit extra, you can come into your hip and open and reach and get into your right hip. Open and reach. Good. Open. Good. So it's a bicep. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Yeah. 3 and 2. Last one. Whoa. Take your weights to your body, come to standing on your knees, and maybe just sit back for a second and find your breath. Good. All right, come on to standing on your knees. Okay. Now, the movement for your hips is going to sit back and come up. This is going to be for your quads. But this is why we have light weights, because we're doing levers. Okay, so this is kind of for your bicep. But then you're going to take your elbows behind you and open it up. Now you can stand up and do it all, or stand up and do some of it. Find your rhythm. Exhale. You can breathe through your mouth when you have weights, right? Keep your elbows high, shoulder blades hugged together. And 8. Good. 7. And 6. 5. Try not to land your hips. 4. Take a break if you need one, right? 3. And 2. Yeah, last one. Let's take one more bicep curl here. Whoa. And release. Release your weights and just sit back on your heels and just, yeah, maybe some arm circles. Good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now come back through table and make your way into some cats and cows. Right. All right, and some hip circles. Let's just make sure. Take your hips back, reach your arms forward, and just come forward so that your chest is forward. Get a nice stretch in your low back. Press your knees down to take your hips back. Exhale. Inhale, shoulder blades down your back. Your heart leads the way. So you'll feel your shoulders nice and aligned, right? Press your knees back. Take your hips back. And last one. Take a nice big inhale. Oh, yeah. And back to table. Now you're going to extend your right leg forward. And take your right outer hip back. And just kind of soften your chest. Sit your hips back just enough to get into your hamstrings, right? Nice deep breath here. Maybe take your hands to blocks or see if you can take your palms to the earth. Just get nice and deep. Good. Now stepping into your right foot, take your left hand out to the left and open it up. Exhale, take your right hand towards your left and soften your elbows. Good. Inhale and open it up. Oh, yeah. Exhale and soften. Oh, you can already feel the effects of the weights. Good. Inhale, open it up. Let's just do one more big twist here. Exhale. Get into your hips, lowering your elbows towards the earth. Take an extra breath here. Good. Oh, yeah. Then take your hands inside your right foot. Curl your left toes under, lifting your left knee, and you're going to lift and lower your hips. Now you can keep your left knee lowered because what we're going to do is come into a nice deep lunge. So you're going to come all the way up, nice long spine, nice strong core. Good? And you're going to grab your weights. Again, the lightest. Okay, ready? So you're going to take your palms, your weights toward each other, your elbows up. Good? So this should feel familiar. A tricep press, and then a shoulder press. Got it? Exhale. Exhale. Because we're using light weights, you'll still get the gift of it, but you can really get into your alignment of it. Good. Exhale with a little bit lighter weights. Exhale. Good. Exhale. So you go slow so you can do it in the most efficacious way. Exhale, maybe getting a little deeper in your hips. Exhale. Exhale. And 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. You believe it? Our last one. Now you're going to take your weights to your hips, lean forward, release your weights, and just start to straighten both legs long, taking your right outer hip back. Now you might want to take your hands to blocks here. I'm going to turn around. Both legs long, right hip back, and then soften your chest towards your right thigh bone. You should get a big stretch, not only in your hamstring, but your hip flexors, right? Just breathe into that. Good. Now take your hands to the mat. You can bend your front right knee and step back to plank. Let's get a nice plank in here. Lifting your belly, softening your heart. Knees are either up or down, nice and strong. Then lower, make your way into a cobra or an up dog, and right into down dog. Oh yeah. Roll your inner elbows forward, lift your armpits and soften your heart. And just make your way, walk your dog here. Really get into your tiptoes. Lift your hips and then take your heels to the earth. Just from your hips and back to the earth. Lift your hips. Draw your belly back and back to the earth. Good. And then lower your knees wide and make your way into a child pose. Take your hips back. Soften your heart, soften your chest. And just notice your breath here with your eyes closed. This is a check-in. Good. All right. Back to table. And now you're going to step your left foot out to the left. Take your hips out to the left. And let's come into your left hip. I want you to feel left waist forward. And now you're going to take your lightest weights. Okay, remember this one? Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Your palms are forward. You're going to take your arms up in front of you. This is kind of a bicep curl. Open your elbows and extend, right? Open, forward, and up. Exhale. Exhale. Good. You don't have to come into your hips so often. You can just do it every other movement, right? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get into your belly. Good. And 3, and 2. Last one. Whoa. Come to standing on your knees and either sit back on a block or on your heels. Just take a little break here so that you could catch your breath. Just check in your breath. She'll tell you. All right. Now come on to your knees. What do we do here? Yeah. All right. So from here, we're going to go bicep curl and elbows back, right? Bicep curl and elbows back. Now you can come back and forth with each movement, or you can just stay up on your knees on one movement, right? And back. Exhale. And back. Good. Okay, 8 more. 8. You can count with me. 7. Yeah. 6. And 5, 4, and 3. Take a break if you need one. And 2, this is pretty nasty, yeah? Second set. Last one. And release. Release the weights. Let's just shake it out. Just shake it out. Good. And circle, circle, circle. Good. Okay, back through table and extend your left leg forward, flexing your front left ankle, taking your left outer hip back and softening your chest. Maybe a little deeper. Exhale into it. Inhale out of it. Exhale a little deeper. Good. Flex your ankle. Oh, yeah. Then step into your left foot so that your left knee is at 90 degrees. Take your right hand to the right and start rolling your right waist to the left. Open it up, lean back, inhale. Exhale your left hand towards your right and soften your elbows. Good. Inhale and open it up. And exhale and soften. Inhale and open. Ah, yeah, your spine should be really nice and mobile now. Good. Last one. Open it up. Inhale. Exhale your left hand to the earth. Curl your right toes under. Lift your right knee. Lift and lower your hips. Good. And then walk your hands back in a nice long place here. Let's get that stretch here. Good. Get right into your hips. Take your left outer hip back, like you're reaching your left hip back. And soften right into that. But now you're going to take some light weights to your thigh bone. And you're going to come into your lunge here. And we're going to take your weights over your head with your elbows up. Are you going to hold the neck of the weights? They're kind of coming together, elbows up. So you're going to come up and out, right? Elbows up and press. Exhale. 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 Maybe come a little deeper in your hips. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. Take a break. You need one. 4, 3, and 2. Last one. All right. Take your weights to your body, lean forward, release your weights, step back to plank. I'm just going to turn around. Right into your plank. Good. And then lower into a cobra or an up dog. Oh, yeah. And into down dog. Lift your armpits, soften your chest. You know how to play in dog. Just test out every muscle in your body. Good. All right, we're going to come into one more child pose here. So you can keep your knees wide, or you can take your knees parallel and sit your hips back, however you choose. Or you can even sit up on your heels if that's where you're at. But I want you to close your eyes and check in with your breath. In through your nose and out through your nose. Expanding your rib cage, not your belly. Good. Good. Ah, yes. And then back through table and into down dog. Take your time. You can even lift your belly and just kind of lift and lift and lift. And take your hips back and then roll your bum up. Oh, yeah. And then walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet or a little of both. Feet are parallel. Lift your belly, reach your chest forward and fold deep, really deep. Good. Oh, yeah. And then come into Utkatasana, fierce warrior, shins forward, bum back. It's really important. Oh my God, shirt. Okay, good. Okay. And then exhale, fold forward, long, strong legs. Good. Press your feet down to come all the way up. Hook your thumbs, lengthen long, and reach to the right. Oh, yeah. And inhale to center. Lengthen the sides of your body and reach to your left. Nice. And all the way to center. And release. And take a breath. And grab your light weights. We're going to do our last set here. But this time, well, less set of the first three things. You're going to step into your right foot, and you can take your left foot back into a bit of a lunge, or you can come into a curtsy, making sure your right hip does not come forward. And just come into a little curtsy. Yeah. And you're going to take your arms out, palms up. Bicep curl. Extend. Elbows behind you. Extend. Good. Really slow. So this is our last set of this. It might feel a little burned out. That's what I'm hoping. Exhale. Slow. Exhale. Now, for the last 8, you can stay low in your hips. 8, that was 8. 7. And 6. And 5. Good. 4. 3. And 2. This is our last one. Last one. Oh, yeah, of those. And release. And just kind of let the weights, let centrifugal force, just kind of release your shoulders, your arms, and your back. Oof. Okay, I don't want to miss it. All right. Now you're going to come into goddess pose, nice and deep. Good. Okay. Now you're going to take the weights over your head. Good. Bicep, tricep, and shoulders. Keep your thigh bones back. Stay deep. And shoulders. This is our last set of these. Thank the Lord, right? So take last 8. Feel it down the sides of your body under your armpits. 7. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Oh, yeah. Now you're going to take the weights to your body. Pivot your feet parallel. With a little softness in your knee, you're going to come halfway forward and release your weights. Good. And just come into a deep forward fold. You might need to widen your stance. Oh, good. And find your breath. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, your hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And then heel toe, your feet in. And circle your hips. Good. And circle your hips the other way. But we have to come into our left hip. So take your light weights, right? And you're going to step into your left foot and take your right foot either behind you in a lunge. Feel free to lunge, making sure your right knee aims to the earth. Or come into that curtsy with your left hip back. This is going to engage a little bit more balance, for me anyway. All right, shoulder blades down your back, palms up and forward. And you're going to reach your arms in and up, out, and up, out in front of you, and up. This is the fourth, okay. And up, 8 more, and 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. And release your weights. Just release them all. And shake it out. Good. Catch your breath. And circle your hips. All right. One way, and then the other. You can even come onto your tiptoes. Take your palms together. That's very helpful. Good. The other way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Take it all out. All right. Come to the front of your mat, standing tall. And I want you to just kind of catch your breath here. Come into Utkatasana, Fierce Warrior. Your shins are forward, your bum is back. You're going to sit deep, sit deep, sit deep. Come into your twist, however you do it, right? And open your heart, however you do it, right? Good. Inhale to center and twist to your left. Take your right elbow outside your left side, open it up. Good. Take a few breaths, really get into your quads. You'll be glad you did. And inhale to center. Exhale and fold forward. Good. See if you can, hands can reach your shins or blocks or the earth. It doesn't matter what, but get somewhere to ground you. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step your left foot back, preparing for warrior one, and circle your arms all the way up. Warrior one, deep. Good job. Long arms, your shoulders are nice and strong. Good. But now you're going to take your light weights. You're probably thinking, what did we miss? So we're going to get into our chest. So you're going to take your elbows back. And it looks like this. It's right, it's left, and then it's both. But I want you to think about your pecs, and I want you to keep your shoulder blades hugged together. That's the mechanism that keeps it nice and strong, right? Exhale, exhale, and both. Good. And both. And right. And left. And both. And 8. And forward. 7. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last 1. And take your weights to your hips. Lean forward to release your weights. And then make your way into warrior 2, keeping your right thigh bone out to the right. And notice how nice and long your spine can be, how deep your hips can be. Yeah. And then you're going to reverse the warrior. Good. And then take your right forearm to your right thigh. Press your forearm down to lift your right waist, rolling your waist forward, get deep in your hips. And you can take your left arm to the left, to the sky, or you might find that your shoulders are amenable to reach to your right. Lift your right waist, draw your belly in, expand from your chest for your breath. Good. Then sit your bum back, reach your bum back, straighten your legs, and make your way into a nice strong triangle. The balance, the core is engaged. You can take about 5 breaths. Good. Oh, reach your right waist forward. Exhale, gaze down, take your hands to the earth, and then step back either into a plank or a dog, whatever you choose. You can come into a cobra or an up dog, but we're all going to meet in dog. Roll your inner elbows forward and lift your armpits. Good, nice strong dog. Now I want you to take a bunch of deep, calm, slow breaths here. And then you're going to walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Lengthen your legs, fold forward, lift your belly. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. And this time, take your palms together to your heart center. Close your eyes and just listen to your breath. Feel your feet grounding into the earth. Imagine they have roots. Lengthen the sides of your body. Remember your intention for the day. Good. Now you're going to circle your arms up. Good. You're going to fold forward. Now you're going to step your right foot back, preparing for warrior 1. So really step your right foot probably about a 45-degree angle. Take your left hip back and circle your arms up. Deep hips. Good. Really deep hips. So that means your knee's going to be close to, your left knee's going to be close to 90 degrees. And we're going to do our last chest. So you're going to take your light weights once again. Ready? And take your elbows back. And then punch right and left and both. Notice how it engages your belly too. Left and both. We need our Bellies to be upright and left. Good. And right and left and both. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right. That's 2. Last 1. Oh, yeah. And release those darn weights. Good. And circle your arms up right into warrior 1, nice and deep. And then right into warrior 2, pivoting your left toes to the left, stay nice and long. Stay deep in your hips. Keep your shoulder blades hugged together. Imagine your right hand and left hand are on the same plane. Good. Reverse the warrior, taking your right hand down your right leg. Reach to your right. Oh, yeah. A little deeper. And then back to center. Take your left forearm to your left thigh, lowering your hips, roll your left waist forward, stay deep. And find a place for your right arm. And just find your breath here. Good. Now sit your bum back, straighten your legs, and take a few breaths here in your triangle. Find your breath. Lift your left waist, lift your belly, roll your left waist forward. Find that balance. Good. Press your feet down to come up. Pivot your feet parallel once again. And start to come first halfway forward. Really lift your belly. And then find your depth here. And nice deep space. Make sure all 4 corners of your feet are grounded. Press your feet down and imagine you're trying to widen the mat. And notice how you feel in your outer hips. Stretch those babies out. Good. Take your left hand slightly to the right and lift your right arm up as you get into a deep twist with your left waist to the right. Find a few breaths here. Roll your inner thigh bones back and your chest forward, and you'll get a little bit more space. Yeah, to kind of get out of your way, right? And then we're going to change sides. So take your right hand to the center and roll your right waist to the left. Open it up. Good. And release. Heel toe, your feet in. Keep your feet wide enough to get yourself into your yoga squat. And come into your yoga squat. Yeah. And your hips are going to be happy hips. And your shoulders are going to be happy shoulders. And you're going to lift your spine, lift your heart. No problem. Maybe come onto your tiptoes and back to your heels. Maybe on your tiptoes more. And back to your heels. Or right and left. This is really good too for your hips. Just see where you go. Maybe smile. That's really good for your mind. Good. Whoa. Good. Now, you know what to do. Let's just take another breath here. So you can sit on your bum, or you can take your arms forward and come onto your right knee, and then your left knee, and sit back on your heels for a breath or two. Very impressive. You don't realize how many people cannot do any of this. Notice how your shoulder blades are back, your heart is open, your lungs can breathe. You don't have to be in a state of fight or flight. That's always good. And come all the way onto your bum. Good. Extend your legs nice and long and circle your arms all the way up. So you're going to press your thigh bones down, lift your spine long, and then come forward into this space. Just come forward. Oh, yeah. Now, you're going to either grab your right ankle or your right big toe or the outer edge of your right foot. And you're going to take your right knee behind you and extend your right leg long and slowly, maybe take your left arm out to the left. With control from your core, you're going to release your right leg back to the earth. And we're going to do that a few more times. Right knee back, extend, exhale slowly to the earth. All right, last time. Back, extend. Oh, yeah, and back to the earth. And all the way back up to center. Good job. All right, let's do the other side. Circle your arms up and grab your left shin, your left big toe, the outer edge of your left foot. You're going to lift it up, take your left knee back and extend it long. And slowly take your right arm out to the right or take your right hand to your right hip, wherever you like, and just come a little bit deeper. And now lift your left knee back. Extend. And slowly release and come forward. Oh, so back, stand, forward. Oh, so the last time. Knee back, stand, and forward. Good. So grab your light weights. We're going to do one more thing, okay? Now you can take your weights to your thigh bones, bend your knees, and start to roll one vertebra at a time to the earth. Just one. I want you to lift your shoulders and chest to make sure your belly's engaged and the top of your pelvis is really glued to the earth. And then release, okay? Now you can take your arms up over your head. You can extend your legs nice and long. Option one is to tap right with your toes and left. You can try that. Try that. Make sure the top of your pelvis doesn't come up. Option two is to take your right leg long and then your left leg long. Where's your pelvis? Okay, you stop where your pelvis lifts. Option three is to take your right arm over your head, your right leg to the earth, and come up. Choose an option. And exhale. As you lower, inhale when you lift. Exhale. Just kind of snuck in one more thing for our core. Exhale. Exhale. Good. Exhale. Exhale. All right, 8 more. Ready? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I just wanted to get that last one in. Okay. Draw your knees to your chest. Good. Oh, yeah. Roll to one side or the other to release your weights. Come to seated. I don't think we missed anything here. All right. Take your right arm across your body. Give yourself a hug. Look to your right and lower your chin. And close your eyes. And come to your breath. Really hug your arm in, girls. Hug it in. Get that stretch. So good. Then release your right arm. Take your right arm up over your head. Take your left hand to your right elbow. Lift your elbow up and then press it down. Make sure your head's nice and long. Your neck is long. You're not leaning forward. Yeah, and just get a nice stretch here and breathe into that. Your breath comes from your ribs, right? Not from your belly. Good. Ah, and release. Oh, nice. Take your left arm across your body, give yourself a hug, look to your left and lower your chin. You could even close your eyes because we're going to be here for a few breaths. Good. Uh, and release. Take your left arm up over your head. Take your right hand to your left elbow. Keep your head nice and tall. No dipping forward. Press your arm bone down. Elbows back. You can even lift the sides of your body long. Big full breath of your rib cage. Good. Oh, and release. Take your elbows back behind you with your palms up. Get that big stretch, little back bend. And then come all the way to lying on your back. Finally. Draw your knees to your chest. Take your arms to T. Drop your knees to the right. Just get a nice little twist here. My weights are kind of in my way. Just be careful how you do it. But get that stretch here. It feels so good. Good. Then inhale to center. Lift your knees, drop your knees to the left. Roll your rib cage to the right. Look to your right. Get a nice stretch. Look, close your eyes. And then come back to center, reaching your arms beside you. Walk your shoulder blades together. Lift and shake out your hips, and then roll the vertebra to the earth, right pelvis to tailbone. Take a big inhale through your nose. And slowly exhale through your mouth as you release your legs long and wide of your mat. And allow yourself 2 minutes to rest. And allow that little mantra of your intention just to roll like ticker tape through your mind and take rest. Start rolling your wrists and your ankles. Inhale, extend your arms up over your head. Exhale through your mouth. Draw your knees to your chest and roll to your right side. And just be there for a moment. And then make your way to a seat on your mat. And bring your palms together to your heart center, your eyes closed. Come back to this place of quiet, check in with it. And then from there, choose to see the world in the best light. The light in me honors that light in you. Namaste. How you guys doing? Let me just turn off the recording.